Hold on tight. Please keep your trays in the upright and locked
Flummery.
position.
The Flummery.
To the Flummery.
You do anything you want me to.
Flummery.
To your earlobes.
The Flummery. The Flummery.
To the Flummery.
To your earlobes.
Flummery.
The galaxies, the frosty, the frostage.
To the Flummery.
Sorry, this is Scuba Steve.
To the Flummery.
Flummery.
Frosty, the frostage. The galaxies.
To the Flummery.
Into the flummery to your earlobes.
Flummery.
You do anything you want me to. Earlobes.
The
It's a
flummery.
very special day. Should we get this rolling?
Fucking yes.
All right. Welcome to the 40th
I can't wait till we're 10 times past that.
fucking episode of the Flummery Dogs. This is going to be our first fucking video
is the
one.
4.
Instead of just putting the audio on the internet,
4.
we're going to put the fucking video. And it's a very special day for some and not for me because Star Wars The Last Jedi just came out. And we're going to get into that soon.
How do we do it without spoilers?
We can do spoilers.
No, it's the first week.
So what? We can say with spoilers. And
I'm going to look in the camera right now and show you what I think. I don't like it.
yeah, well, you can suck a D. Hi, Adam.
Is that going to be on video?
Oh, I want to say this is Adam Ingebretson if you haven't seen him in the flesh before.
Yeah, we stomped all over that intro, didn't
Yeah,
we?
yeah, it was horrible. But anyways,
So fleshy.
I'm Lance Andrew Loverink, and we're here, 40 Flummery.
I'm Frosty. I'm Bigfoot. I'm Sasquatch.
Yeah.
I'm Chewbacca. I am Frosty Anyuk.
Anyang.
which some of you will know. Anyang.
Anyang.
Hello.
Bang.
Hello, Anyang. Anyang.
Bang Ho.
Why does he only say his name? Anyang.
What are we going to start with today, everybody?
I don't know. What
Where
do
are
you
we
want to
going
start with? I don't want to go Star Wars.
You don't want to?
I feel like we could do Star Wars another day, but we could make...
Well, it's the 40th episode, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's the 40th year since Star Wars was out. No, it's the
77.
39th.
No, 77, 17. It's the 40th year, 40th episode.
I did that math right.
So we have to fucking talk about it. It wouldn't be right talking about it on the 41st.
But I want you to try to bracket your comments in a way where we don't spoil. But we'll still give the spoiler alert.
Yeah, because I'm going to talk about it.
Okay, so while I have the phone... Okay, so another great thing that happened... My hand would be like, yeah, we're blocking the view. Another great thing that happened is we got the phone hooked back up. And hopefully we're not going to get a bunch of fucking feedback this time. But if we do, we'll just cut the call short. Do you, Lance, I know we discussed it a little bit, but is that something you want to try? Should I do... Okay, I'll tell you. I'll give a backstory. Sorry. So I forgot to call my dad on his birthday.
Yeah, you're a horrible
Des-
son.
December 11th. I also sent my brother a text like, hey, where were you on that one, dipshit? He was supposed to remind me every year. He's my older brother. But anyway, yeah, I was supposed to call him, obviously. A little bit up. I don't want to fall asleep here. I mean, it's tough enough.
Well, the lights are really bright.
No, we don't want like the
So,
little we're doing a little shop talk here, everybody. Okay, so anyway, his birthday's the 12th, and I didn't call him, and that is pretty much the summary of that, the summary on the Flummery today. You are fucking distracting the shit out of me.
yeah, keep going.
But that's okay. So I guess I'm wondering, do you mind if I call him on the Flummery?
Let's give him a whirl.
Here's the thing about
I
it.
don't know what really to say to your father, though.
Well,
so.
it's fine. It'd be like if I was talking to your dad this would be the first time. So I'll introduce you. I'm thinking I'll start it just so you guys can kind of, okay, I love the shit out of my dad, okay? But he's an awkward communicator. Let's put it that way. I'm kind of awkward too
Well,
sometimes.
this should be fun then.
In a good way. Like he could be like the funniest guy in the world, but sometimes he's an awkward communicator. I think maybe he would not understand me saying that, but I think my mom and anybody else would. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think we're going to give him a call, but I want to predict what he's going to say when I tell him he's on the podcast.
You're gonna predict what he's gonna say.
I bet it's gonna be. There could be two things. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Or that's my dad voice impression. Or it's gonna be like, what do you want me to say? I think those are gonna be the replies. Well, start them out with a happy birthday, get them lubed up for you guys, and then I'll let them know that we're talking to them. I'll be like, oh, you're on speakerphone, so don't swear or say anything that could get you in jail. Right?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna call them. Should I do it right here? Call mom and dad.
Here we go.
Fuck you, Siri. All right, I'm just gonna do it the Rags way. Nope, I don't want a mobile. I probably should have set this up ahead of time, huh? We'll see what happens. Oh, my mom might answer too. That'd be a treat. You can hear it, right?
Hello?
Oh, hello? Hey, can you hold on a second? Hold on one sec. Volume. Hey.
Hello?
Okay, hi. Can you hear me? Dad. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
He just hung up on
Ah,
you.
fuck.
Just call him afterwards.
I will. Let me try one more time.
Don't. He's not gonna.
Well, how could he not
He's
hear
not
me?
gonna hear you.
We can hear it. I'll call him right back. Okay. All right.
Setting up our technical difficulties on the Flummery.
Our testicle difficulties. Well, at least we can hear.
I can hear him.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me this time?
Don, who keeps calling?
Hello, can you hear me? Can Hi,
Hi.
can you hear me? What? Okay, hold on. Okay, can you hear me now?
What are you doing?
We're doing a podcast right now.
Who keeps calling us, Don?
Adam! Did you just hear him talk to you?
Dude, this is something out of.
They can't hear us.
That's,
I wish
Are
I.
you drunk?
Oh, no, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. No, I
Sounds
want.
like you're a million miles away.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try and talk kind of loud.
What's wrong with your phone?
Nothing. I got it plugged in to the podcast.
Podcast?
Yeah, we're doing a podcast right now.
Oh.
happy belated birthday.
Yeah, me and Lance wanted to wish.
Thank you.
We wanted to wish you a happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
So you could hear Lance pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can hear me.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Did you do anything fun for your birthday?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I guess I went out to dinner a couple times.
That's good.
Yeah.
Did you get steak?
You went to the movie and you didn't like it.
Bonus,
I
you
went
guys.
to the movie.
We got my mom too
and-
on this one.
It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
What movie?
Hello?
What movie?
What?
I don't know. I can't hear you again.
What?
It was Blade Runner 2049.
Oh,
Sorry.
did you like the original Blade
2
Runner?
hours and 44 minutes.
What are you using to talk to us?
Well, obviously not the right thing.
Hang up, Don, so they can hear you. Bye-bye.
That might be it. How
I
about?
think he hears me.
Is that better now?
Hello?
Hello?
Is that better now? How's that? Is that a lot better now, Dad?
Well, I can hear you better.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it just like that then.
Hello? Oh, for Pete's sake.
Are you okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's working so hot. We're probably gonna have to cut this one short.
That was awesome.
Okay, I'll call you later. Bye. That's it. He's not gonna say anything else. I'll talk to you later.
That was awesome.
Whoa. You know, I don't know why. Okay, so I don't get it. Like, we had it. It's got to be this piece of crap thing here.
It's got to be.
It's got to be.
Were you fondling the white cord?
Yeah,
Because it seemed like it worked 1 minute and then it didn't work another minute.
Fuck it, whatever. So I was gonna, you know what I was gonna ask him about?
What?
I was gonna ask him about if he remembered our trip to Sturgis with my brother and our friend Ryan Cars.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna make him tell the story where he told my brother that he couldn't. We were sitting around the picnic table after it was an eventful week, okay? And we're sitting around a picnic table. It's the middle of the night. We're drinking beers at Buffalo Chip Campground.
Yeah.
Right in Sturgis. That's where they have like Poison and Bon Jovi and shit, right? So just a crazy, crazy time. And then we're sitting around the campfire after that. We're sitting around a picnic table, and he fucking goes on to. My brother says something to him, and he looks at my brother and he says, "I can't believe you were my fastest sperm." No, what happened? I thought we were good there.
So I'm going to focus on you
Why?
a little bit more because I got mine focused.
Get my jowls in there. Let me see.
You're good. Settle down.
But I want to look like a movie star, Lance. You told me when I was giving you a BJ under the table that I would look like a movie star.
You're a total movie star.
That's a real bummer about this whole fucking phone situation.
Yeah.
I'm mad now. Not something
well, just like on the news and the TV, sorry, we're experiencing technical difficulties. We'll get back to you later.
Testicle difficulties. Well, I mean, let's just do a fucking 45-minute Star Wars summary.
You wanna?
I don't want to spoil, but
What? It's not coming out until next week, and everybody's gonna be seeing it, and we can just say, "Hey, spoiler alert." Let's not worry about it.
okay. Hey, everybody.
It's the 40th anniversary. It's the 40th
Right.
episode.
Yep.
Why not?
Okay, I'm down with that, and it's almost a year. It's over a year now for the Flummery. So I'm down with that. I tell you what, I'm down with that. So let's say it right now. At this point, if you are watching this podcast and you have not seen Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, that's the name of it, then you need to stop watching and stop listening, unless you don't give a fuck and you just want to bullshit about it anyway.
We're gonna talk about it.
Okay, yeah, we're going to talk a fuckload about it. So get ready, and we're going to argue for sure, judging from our texting.
We're definitely gonna argue.
It's, okay, I want to preface this.
You got some notes there about it?
No, this was for my phone call with my dad. All of this.
Oh, okay.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'll get him on
It was
that.
classic, though.
Yeah. Hello?
Her mom was like, Blade Runner 2049. She's like, and the running time was 2 hours and 47 minutes.
And he didn't like it. No, you know what the thing is? You can't call there and expect to just talk to the one of them. Because obviously that's their home phone, which I don't even have.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
Yeah, we don't either.
It's... I don't know. They use the shitty cell service where they have to pay for text messages.
Yeah.
And then they pay like fucking $40 a month for...
The landline.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
If Armageddon comes, though, they'll be more well-prepared than we are.
Probably.
But you can't call there and be like, hey, Dad,
Cans of sardines
Mom
and
really
shit.
pissed me off the other week. Because she could be just sitting there.
Oh, and you wouldn't even know she's there?
They do it. They do that.
Yeah.
I've talked to, like, I'm talking for like 10 minutes. Oh, Dad, and then, this happened at work. Remember when you worked full-time and all this bullshit? It's like, oh, yeah, those engineers are always a pain in the ass, And then, like, 10, 15 minutes in, oh, those engineers are always a pain in the ass. You guys should try and be more positive. Like, what the fuck? Where did she come from? The same thing with my dad.
Minutes into it, just out of nowhere.
Yeah, and like just like my dad, 10, 15 minutes in, hey, what? Hello, hi, hey, did you watch a Gophers game?
All right.
Don, we were talking. Did you figure it out?
Yeah, since I'm focusing,
Okay,
there we go.
I like that.
That's better.
Let me see how this looks. That's pretty good.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, lordy.
All right, that's better. Since I got a camera on you and a camera on me.
Is this like porn?
Yeah.
Where you just only look at the camera?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't look at the camera.
Oh yeah. This is a character from Star Wars.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, fucking isn't. Oh, good. So, spoiler alert. Remember, spoiler alert.
Blah blah blah.
Episode 8, Rey dies 5 minutes in. It's fucking crazy. And that's why I love that movie so much. I loved it.
You loved it. You absolutely loved everything about it, is what you're saying.
No, there's a couple things I did not like. I thought I was gonna hate the little bird things.
The porgs? That didn't even faze me one bit.
I kind of hated the idea of it. It's like, okay, stop with the cutesy shit. That ended up being okay. Had a couple little giggles in there for me. I didn't mind. What I did not like was, for sure, I did not like the whole sequence with the casino.
The Canto Bite.
And the Canto Bite and the fucking horses, whatever they're called.
I didn't mind that.
What?
I thought the character development was weak and it didn't really roll off a lot of The Force Awakens.
How?
Okay, let me
Was
start
it
with
so
this.
weak?
The dream sequence where it's raining and then Kylo and the Knights of Ren weren't even discussed in there at all. They didn't even visit that dream sequence.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't. They didn't get into any action shots in it or anything.
No, I know. That's because he was hiding stuff from her. So
Yeah,
what? They
that's
showed it in the last one.
That confrontation were in the rain and Kylo and the Knights of Ren.
He didn't see any of it.
They showed nothing on that,
She was seeing his memories of that, and he didn't see any of that.
right?
Yeah,
What happened to the Knights of Ren?
Luke was fucking knocked out for that part.
Was he?
Yes, he said it in the movie.
Oh,
He said, when I woke up,
yeah. But what were they
He
fighting
had-
in there? Who were they fighting in there?
other Jedi.
What Jedi?
The Jedi that the Knights of Ren killed.
So that's explained? I don't know that.
They said it in the movie.
No.
Yes, they did.
No.
He's like, he had destroyed the temple, and he had some followers, and together they had slain a bunch of Jedi.
Okay, another thing. I'm gonna get right into it.
Did you really not know that? And he said he fucking basically was knocked out through it because, and then later, remember,
Is that
he's
when
like,
under the pile of shit?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing. I'm gonna get right into it. Snoke. What a weak character.
No way, that
Yes,
was.
weak. It was stupid. And there's no character development. Oh, here he is in the flesh. Womp, he's gone.
Yeah, so why would you spend a bunch of time developing that character if you're going to kill him off?
Kill Finn off too while you're at it.
See, you got to stop. You can do one thing at a time.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Snoke.
Yep.
The beginning of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, oh, I'm going to go take this call in my office, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I know why you actually didn't like the movie, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. And you're just letting other stuff annoy you, but this annoyed you the most. We'll get to it, though. But he fucking is like, whoop, and he shows up, he projects himself across the fucking galaxy, which Luke did too, which shows his strength, and fucking whoop, knocks the other fucking dude onto the ground
Spins
from
him
across
around.
the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
How is that not awesome?
He should have. Okay, if he's that powerful, he would have known Kylo was twisting that fucking lightsaber.
Kylo let him in, and he
Palpatine
did it
would've
in
let that
parallel. He's not Palpatine. He's fucking some doofus. And notice that not the the One Republic. No, what's the name of the bad guys in this one?
The First Order,
First Order. Yeah, One Republic.
like the like the Nazis.
Yeah,
Pretty
they're
much
like the
is what
Nazis. So,
Pretty
but
much
notice that they weren't nearly as strong as the Republic, for sure.
Well, in this one, they seem more powerful now than they were in the last.
No,
yes,
they don't.
Yes.
They just build bigger machines. But they weren't more powerful.
Yeah.
No, they're all over. I mean, they've consolidated power, but they're all over. They almost killed all of them off in the battle scenes. I mean, same with the rebels.
Gravity's at work too with the bombers, I guess. In space.
Well, maybe they're magnetic.
Open the bomb hatch, they start falling out into space. Like
Yeah,
like
okay.
Gravity.
See, that's the thing. If you watch a movie, you know there's going to be things in there that are different, and you can't just pick everything apart and say you hate the movie. By the
I
way,
think it was too convoluted and too much shit going on. And
well, yeah, if you watch it 3 times, you're going to notice everything that happens.
yeah, well,
which I will.
I feel.
You just said that the last time. I don't get it. What it is with you guys? Is it because you're watching movies with your bros?
3 out of the 4 agree with me, and you are like the one that I loved it.
No, it's the 3 out of the 4 of who? If you take like 50 people, I think
I'm just saying out of me, Jason,
40
and
would agree
Jordan,
with
and
you.
The 3 of us, not including you.
Yeah, because you all think the same way about that shit.
Yeah.
By the way, all the fucking movies you guys, I'm sure, I'll bet Harley watched this movie, he'll like it. Because you know why he would like it? It's because it's got still, with all the bad shit that's happening, everything that goes bad, and this is why I think you didn't like it. Not all of the point, but part of this point was how campy it was. I think that annoyed you a lot, and you thought it was too like childish or whatever. But I don't think it was like the first 3 episodes, and they started back up the franchise. Yes, Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, and Revenge of the Sith. Those movies were too kind of lamey, campy for me. This movie I thought had plenty of pluck and camp.
I think it was too much.
And I loved it. Because that innocence was weighed with a heavy, heavy fucking toll of life. I mean, it's just, they're killing people left and right. I mean, it was just people were fucking dying. This was the fucking battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was really fucking good.
Yeah.
But I think you didn't. I think that you let that get to you. You didn't like the campiness. You didn't look past it. Like the horses annoyed me, but I got over it. I think that's your main thing, and I think that you're putting it on these other stuff. You fucking don't. Finn saved the rebellion in fucking episode 7. He's the one who went. He was always trying to. He saved Poe. He saved Rey. Or at least he helped Rey escape. He went to find Rey. He said, he was like, I don't care, I'll figure it out when we get there, how to fucking destroy the machine that balanced all the power, right? I can't remember what it's called. When it goes down through the center of the planet. In Force Awakens.
Oh, Avengers?
No, The Force Awakens. I get mad when you make that joke. No! You know we're not talking about Avengers.
I just feel like the development of the characters was...
He was already developed. He's like the guy.
Snoke wasn't.
Plus, and then Finn showed a little bit more darkness at the end. Remember, like more anger.
Yeah.
That's good character building. Fucking, and for you, of all people, Luke Dicksucker. You are Luke Skywalker's D-sucker.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
You love him.
I love Luke. He's my favorite person in the
See,
world.
and he wasn't always my favorite, but in this, he made this movie. He fucking force projects himself so well that the
that
entire
his hair is dyed.
He looked fantastic. Don't you dare say that about my Lukey.
Yeah, I just think it was weak.
Dude, what the fuck? How was it weak? It was one of the best battles of all time. Kylo Ren is like
Best
shitting
battles?
himself.
What was the best battle?
There were great battles.
Yeah.
There's great lightsaber battles, which I would compare. I think Kylo and Rey's lightsaber battle against the red guys, the guards. I will compare that to when in episode 2, when they're all in Geonosis and all the Jedi come down into the middle of the fucking thing. That's
so why,
as far as like the vision of it,
Yeah. So if he's a hologram, and then why does he duck back like fucking Matrix when he's not going to get hurt anyway?
Because he's fooling Kylo. It's an illusion that he has to pull off. Because when Kylo cuts through him, which doesn't actually affect him, it has to be shocking. You can strike me down in anger. And then he fucking puts his lightsaber through him, starts to put it together like, fuck. And then Luke is like, what did he say? Oh, I loved it. He said, see you around,
kid.
See you around, kid.
Like Han Solo would say.
Yeah. That you didn't. I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Yeah. What'd you think of Yoda showing up?
It was perfect. It was beautiful. It was teaching him. That was his teacher, his second teacher, albeit, but like the second or third most, third or fourth most powerful Jedi ever.
Yeah.
And then at the end, when Luke, the thing at the end, you didn't think that was epic?
Well, that's the reason why the movie's named that movie.
And he went so hard, he died in the process.
From projecting his Force ghost?
Just all of the effort he had to make to.
What'd you say happened to him at the end? What?
Never mind.
You said it already.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
This isn't live, is it? We're not
No, it's not
Facebooking
live.
it. Good. We fucking.
It's
This
gonna
would
be put
go
out like Monday or Tuesday.
If this was on Facebook, it would go viral, and people would fucking send us death threats. So we'd be like, "Look at these assholes
There's already a ton out there right now.
that want to give us death threats."
No, there's already a ton of videos with spoilers in it. That's why you say spoilers.
And I'm not worried. If you're on the internet, you know where there's going to be spoilers. You know
Right.
there.
Yeah.
I just hope I don't piss off any of my buddies.
Supreme Leader
But
Kylo.
remember, we fucking told you that there was spoilers.
Supreme Leader Kylo.
I don't understand why you're so negative. Okay, here's why it pisses me off. The type of movies you try and get me to fucking watch with you.
Which ones?
And you're saying that this is
Give me
like
an
worse.
example.
Basically, the way you're talking about this one makes me think you think it's worse than Corvette Summer.
I've seen those movies. You haven't seen those movies. You can't say anything.
I've seen some of the ones you talk about that I have seen.
You haven't seen Legend, and you give shit about Legend. You've never seen it.
Listen. I understand, but see, Legend for you, it's a part of your life from a certain time. That's why you like it so
It's
much.
still good. Jack is a better Jedi.
It's not. There's other movies that we've both seen, and you're like, that movie's awesome. I'm like, that is like a fucking B movie.
I will probably go watch it again.
We
for
should
sure.
go tonight.
No, we're gonna go drink. You said you're gonna go drink. I will probably go watch it again. But right now,
Hold on.
my first impression
Do you feel that?
of the last three movies,
I'm forced
including Rogue
ghosting
One.
you right now.
Rogue One is still my favorite one out of the last three.
Yeah. This is my favorite.
I didn't walk away from Rogue One going, that fucking sucks.
Well, that's because Rogue One is like a standalone movie, and you didn't have those. You knew that. You went into this one. You were so pumped, just like me. We were both so excited, and unfortunately, you let you down, and I just got sucked in. And Jason agrees with you, which I get. You guys agree on a lot of stuff. That's why you're butt brothers. You guys love each other, and I love you guys for loving each other. Good job.
What is a butt brother?
Alexa, what is a butt brother? Butthead, she's talking about.
Alexa, stop.
We need to put that up here next time. Can you move it over here?
I can do anything with it.
Let's put it over here.
No, not right now.
Should we ask her questions later?
Yeah, not on the podcast right now.
I think that'd be good podcast fodder.
Ooh, fodder.
Ooga boo doo 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 fodder.
So you think Luke's going to show up as a Force Ghost in 9?
He doesn't have to. I'm sure he will. I was so fucking epic. Everything that happened in that movie was epic. Besides, I will say this. I think Finn got stuck with kind of the storyline through the casino part was not that great. I love when he wakes up and BB-8 is like, blah, blah, bag, naked, bag leaking all over. And Poe is like, what are you talking about? And he looks, oh, fuck, there he is. He's just like, this is right at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
so.
I remember that.
I'm laughing. I see that. I'm laughing. You're probably like, this is stupid.
No, I laughed at that.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you something. Fucking Snoke, lightsaber scene, okay? In the side.
Weak.
You did not know the movie was going to end the way it did, which might be another reason you're a little disappointed.
I'm really disappointed in the whole Snoke thing, too.
Well,
it's weak.
it's not weak.
He's all this powerful. He's been around all this
People
time.
cheered in the theater.
Oh, my God. So what? I cheer when a dog fucking does a fucking lap around
when
a
you
block.
kill dogs.
Yeah.
You're a baby killer and a dog killer. That's why you're
that's
so mean.
why I've had a history with killing small animals.
Thanks, Buffalo Lance. No, the fucking saber brings it back to him, and then they're standing there together. And at that point, you think, right? Holy fuck, they fucking joined forces, and this is a whole new thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't that exciting?
Yeah, but they didn't.
No shit. That's a good movie thing to have happen. They build you up to this thing, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, Ben.
It's still weak that Snoke.
And he
got
still goes
motivated.
back. But that fucking saber comes through him, and I was like, Oh yes.
Remember in Return
You
of the
didn't think
Jedi?
that was cool?
And he's like, you want this, don't you? And he's like, I could feel it. He could, and Palpatine couldn't feel that fucking. Snoke couldn't feel that fucking Kylo was gonna fucking do that to him.
Kylo had his lightsaber. He was thinking about his lightsaber, but also controlled the other one.
Snoke should have been aware of
in
that.
tandem. He blocked it. He disguised it. He did a good job.
Yeah.
Kylo did probably the most powerful thing he'd ever done. Right there. And then the fucking fight scene afterward, you're telling me that you did not love that.
Oh, the fight scene was good.
Oh my God, that was fucking awesome.
I felt like that movie jumped around a lot in weird ways.
Well, yeah, they had 5 different storylines they got through. It was 2.5 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, they spent a half hour on each. I mean, they spent more on certain characters, but I loved.
Did you like that scene where Luke Skywalker milks that thing and fucking drinks the shit out of its tit?
Blue milk. They were offering blue milk drinks at the bar at the movie theater. I saw it on IMAX. That's what you got to do, man. You got to see that motherfucking shit on IMAX, dog.
Oh, it's Gangster Jedi.
Know what I'm saying, homeboy?
You know, ooh.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, homeboy.
Look into the camera and tell them that you really love that movie that much.
I loved that movie this much that I'm saying, all this stuff. And you look into your camera and tell them you thought it was worse than Gremlins 3. Exactly.
You know, I had really high expectations of this movie, and it really didn't fulfill them.
What? Okay, give me something specific.
Snoke.
You wanted him to be the biggest, baddest bad guy
He should
ever?
have been. He was a big bit.
No, it's about Kylo and Rey.
Yeah, I know it is.
I'm just saying.
And I agree with Mark Hamill on his character.
Why?
I think that his scenes, what he did was great, but I don't like the way the story went.
How he saved everybody?
I get I get it. He bought time for the people in the fucking cave. That's what it was all about.
You wanted to see him go. He would have killed Kylo if he was there in physical form.
You think so?
Yeah. He didn't. No. Yeah.
Oh, and how tacky was that with the kid at the end? Oh, for the future kids.
Jesus
in the Star
Christ.
Wars.
Are you fucking
For
80
the
years old?
Future of the kids in the Star.
They're talking. That's how you build a rebellion.
New Hope.
That's how you build. Yes. What did you not hear George Lucas say? They're fucking mirrors of each other. That's the whole point. It's all about the
What's
Skywalkers.
with the ring with the fucking rebellion thing in it, too?
It's just a symbol. They had to do something. That,
should have been like a...
that's how you...
You
don't
know-
you remember the phrase? That's how you build a rebellion.
Should have been like a burn mark into the kid. Like they should have fucking branded him with like a burn mark. This is a New Hope right here. This didn't feel really well. It took about a week and a half to heal up.
I'm going to get a tattoo on my back that says fucking... The Last Jedi was the best movie ever.
I hope so. Do it. I'm so glad I didn't buy like a wall poster of The Last Jedi.
Here's my Force Ghost. Oh my God.
No, it's gonna be on mine. Way to go, Shooter McGavin.
What does he say again? What does Luke say to Kylo again?
See you around, kid.
See you around, kid. I didn't understand why Luke tells Leia, he's like, I have to really go after him. And then he doesn't, because he's a Force Ghost.
He said, I can't save him now.
Right.
He says that to her. She's like, I know.
Because he killed Han. That's what did it.
Yeah, so you know Kylo's in it. The people were speculating that
Kylo's the new Supreme Leader.
Supreme Leader Kylo. People are speculating, you know, all this shit before where that Kylo was going to turn to the light side and Rey was going to turn to the dark side. That was one of the theories.
We knew that wasn't going to happen.
No, I mean it pretty much stuck to what I thought it was.
If you think of how the story's going to go, it's going to mirror, like A New Hope. It's going to mirror.
No, it's not. I didn't mean it's going to be like A New Hope. I'm just making fun of the kid at the end because it's like A New Hope.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. But it's going to mirror parts of. And actually, I thought it mirrored more of the third or I'm sorry, Return of the Jedi than anything, but whatever. Well, he was pretty good. I knew that somebody would die in the process, and then Rey would become. She's probably the most powerful Jedi ever now.
You think she is?
Yeah.
I think they're about equal.
I also think that he lied to her about her parents.
You think so?
He knows she never saw them.
He's called them a drunk, some drunk.
He sold her. Yeah, they said they sold her for. But we know that she got there with the Millennium Falcon.
So do you think they're going to reveal her parents in 9?
Yeah, I do.
Snoke. She's a Snoke. And Snoke's going to come back.
We're going to check Snopes. I honestly didn't like Snoke that much.
Yeah?
Even, in 7. I was like, who's this fucking guy? Nobody gives a fuck about Snoke. And you're like, you wanted him to be the next Darth Vader.
I just thought there should have been a little bit better development of him in that. I don't need to know where he comes from, but a little bit more.
There wasn't any development of the Emperor, and you loved that.
Yeah, but at least you get to see him through the fucking series.
Twice.
No, the first one too. Doesn't Vader make a call to him?
You see him way more in episodes 1, 2, and 3 as Palpatine.
Yeah.
And then once with Dooku, which was a cool scene. That's where I knew who he was. I mean, I'd already figured it was him, but
is that what you're talking about when Anakin kicks the shit out of Dooku?
No.
Slices his head
No,
off?
no. That's episode 3.
Yeah.
That's when he's beginning to groom him for the dark side. Episode 2, or at least I should say he's more aggressively grooming him. Episode 2, he gets in a fight. He and Obi-Wan get in a fight, remember? And Dooku beats them both.
Yeah.
Then he fights Yoda.
I really think they made The Last Jedi like The Last Samurai. It's like
This is what the fuck I'm talking about.
Tom Cruise is the last
So
samurai.
you
and
like
Mark Hamill was the last Jedi. And
It's official.
And they both died.
List of top 10 movies. Let's say they were both in your top 10, which I know
What was in my
is
top 10?
Last Samurai and The Last Jedi. You rank Last Samurai higher.
I do. It wasn't so fucking sporadic and everywhere like The Last Jedi was.
It was less believable than The Last Jedi.
Why?
Of course, it's just we're gonna base this whole movie on
because of
the white man saving all the fucking samurais. It's like the samurais can save themselves.
Yeah. It wasn't that about that he believed in their life. That's what it was about.
I get it.
In their style of life.
It was more about them converting him to a better life. Yes, I get it.
And he was lost in his own life, being a drunk and fucking doing stupid shit.
I know how to watch a movie.
Okay.
I get it.
That's what it was about.
You don't.
It wasn't like, oh, I need to be there for everybody. But he was because he loved the people. That's why. That's why he did it.
Okay, I get it if you would be like, I was a little disappointed. But you're talking like it was your least favorite movie of the year. That's the way you guys talk about stuff. And that's why I get like annoyed.
I put it up on a pedestal and it just went.
Okay, that's very honest. I'm glad. That's a good way to say it. Okay.
And it wasn't everything that I wanted it to be.
Well, no movie's going to be everything you want it to be.
Well, I'm not like, oh, I predicted that's going to happen. And it did, and it made it the best movie of the year. That's not what... Yes, I wanted the surprise, but it wasn't the right surprises I was looking for.
So I was wrong, according to this movie. I was wrong about Rey being Luke's daughter.
We were both wrong.
Yeah, but I was wrong first. So I wanted to just admit that.
Yeah, nobody owes anybody anything right now.
Right.
So who's Rey's parents? Oh, and fucking... They had to throw the little scene of Maz Kanata in there. She needs to make an appearance. Let's make a hologram.
Okay, time out.
Hologram call.
I want to say this right now. Totally fucking hated that scene. Okay. Yep. Hated it.
Thank you.
And then it's the camera, but then all of a sudden, the camera's right in front, like it's her GoPro or something. And then all of a sudden it shows her flying off, like
Boba Fett.
Or Yoda.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett. Yeah.
Boba Fett had a rocket pack.
Boba Fett. Boba Fett.
I hope they make
Boba
a-
Fett. Boba Fett. Boba Fett.
So
Boba
Obi-Wan
Fett.
is apparently in the mix now.
Well, as a like side story.
Yes.
I made a friend of mine watch Rogue One. He hadn't seen it yet.
I think it's going to be him on Tatooine after or when Luke's growing up, kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
I think that might be kind of boring. I think it probably is him getting to
if
Tatooine.
you look at,
it's probably just right after the kids are born.
yeah, but
To
Yoda also
Tatooine.
says
I bet
in
it's-
episode 3, I have an assignment for you while you're there.
He's going to teach him to use the Force like after death.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember how they're talking about that? I have a new powerful thing. They talk about that.
Oh. Yeah.
That might be the
What if
assignment.
it was
Because what would the other assignment
What
be?
if it was a 2-hour movie of Obi-Wan just
'Cause that happened.
meditating?
Did I get a booger on here?
Just sitting there going,
This is really good.
Jedi, best movie I've seen all year.
Jedi, am I
How do you
a
feel?
Jedi? Am I a Jedi?
How do you feel that the Solo project's going to turn out?
I don't know how they make Harrison Smith younger again. They're just going to have a different person play him.
Well, they have him. They already filmed it. It's coming
Ooh,
out.
it's Shia LaBeouf, right?
No. I forget the dude's
Is it the
name.
same guy who played him as a young kid? Young Indiana Jones? Remember
that was
show?
River Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, it was.
He's dead now.
Too soon.
Yeah, that was River Phoenix. Remember that? Died of a drug overdose outside the Viper Room.
I wonder if it was because he had a big boner.
Lost the blood to the head. Is what you're saying? Yeah.
I don't know. You're such a Coldplay fan.
A rush of blood to the head.
I know the difference.
You have that album in your truck right now, don't you?
No, I used to own it.
Actually, it's my favorite Coldplay album.
I liked the one that was a little more off. It was like one with spiders and stuff on it. Maybe that was a rush of blood to the head.
Yeah, that was my favorite. I actually was a fan at that point.
Yeah, I liked them for a while. But that's the kind of band. I'm never the guy who's just. I'm still a fan of like Counting Crows, okay, and then like those kind of low, not necessarily slow, but like lower key kind of, I don't know, emotional rock or whatever. There's not a lot of bands. It's
Like
one of
Hole?
those bands you could like one.
Like
or two-
Hole.
Oh. Talk about the fucking worst band ever. Just because you dated a musician doesn't make you one.
She was produced. She was
No, I'm just
produced.
kidding.
I mean, obviously, she could play guitar and,
Sorry, I'm
and
just-
whatever you call that singing, but she produced. She was.
No, there's so many that it's just the way things work, right? Yeah, A Rush of Blood to the Head was the one I liked the best too. I'm looking it up here because I was trying to remember their albums and Ghost Stories. No, that's not.
Their first one was good too.
It was good, but it just wasn't. Parachutes. Oh yeah, Parachutes is pretty good. But then you get to the third album, X and Y, and there was only like 2 good songs. So one song like almost makes me cry every time because I watched this documentary about a choir of retired people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really touching because one of the guys was going to do a solo and he passes away. Like they're passing away. They're dropping like flies.
Mm-hmm.
And they're old people in an old person's home.
Right.
Right. And they do this choir thing and it gets them moving. It gets them like just rejuvenated, and they have a great time. And the guy's best friend dies who's going to do that song. And then he ends up doing it. It's fucking really good. It's called like the Golden Years or something like that.
You know what the golden years are? Is when I pee
Isn't that a David Bowie album?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a song, I think.
So let's get back to Star Wars.
Why?
Because
So you poo-poo it somewhere?
I am poo-pooing because it didn't go the way I wanted it to go.
Well, you haven't said. Here's the thing. I'm like, I loved it because of this. I hated the scene with Maz Kanata. I didn't like the scene with her in the first one, in 7. She
I didn't mind
sucked. There,
Where's my boyfriend Wookie?
There were
Where's
two.
that Wookie?
There were two good parts of that scene. The lightsaber part was good with her.
Yeah.
That's the only part I liked, actually.
Yeah, well, she's like a mom figure in there to her. Whoever you're looking for is not coming back.
Yeah, but people keep telling her that.
Yeah.
I think they all just know
Han
that
Solo.
she's Luke's
You
daughter.
wish she was the dad you never had. She's asexual. She's my dad. Hey, Terry. Terry.
I listened to that.
You know what my
episode.
favorite scene was in The
Okay,
Last
wait.
Jedi?
So I said two things that I disliked about
I
that.
didn't like the shitty character development and loss of Snoke. Told you that.
No, I said two bad things.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, here's another thing.
so what are
Luke,
good things? Tell me something you liked.
Luke left him. Here, I'm going to do another. Luke left a map, and then when somebody comes and actually finds him, he's like, "Leave me alone." That's fucking retarded.
No, he hid a map.
He did. Obviously, with intentions for somebody to possibly.
The
find
map was for Leia and Han.
him. Was it?
Yes.
Okay. So what was the point of it then? What's the point of a map? To find somebody, and then when somebody finds you, you're like,
It had been a while.
"Go away."
It had been years.
So what?
So he changed.
Yeah.
He shut himself off from the Force. And Leia knew it.
It was a weak twist.
Tell me something at least tell me two things that you liked.
I like the shirtless scene of Kylo Ren.
It's not, you didn't like
And
that.
she's like, oh, "Can you put something on?" And I was like, "No." Take
And he
off
doesn't
your-"
say
I'm like,
anything?
"Kylo, take off your pants too."
You didn't like those high riders?
he had his pants up to like here.
It has sword fighting pants.
That was one of my favorite scenes. You want me to name another one?
I like how he pulls his lightsaber out. He goes. Yeah.
You know why he does
He
that?
doesn't pull
because
it
it's
up.
like the toy.
He pushes it
You know
down.
the toy?
No.
Where
That'd be.
Yeah, but you can do that too like that.
No. That's not why he does it.
Is he pushing the lightsaber out?
No, he's releasing it down because it's faster. Everybody else is like. He's just like. Ready.
How's that go again?
Ready. And his sounds cool too. It's like.
Round 2.
His sounds cool.
Fight.
It's like he's got like the sound to it. His is a cool fucking lightsaber.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren really grew on me.
Like a fucking weed.
It was fucking good.
Yeah.
Dude.
I don't mind Kylo Ren.
Tell me two things you liked about
I
it.
already said one. The shirtless scene.
No, be serious. Like something about like movie wise, not just like I liked that picture. I could put it's a poster in my head. No, like something that happened you liked, a turn of events you enjoyed. Your favorite battle scene, something.
It's hard. I don't know. I like the comedy of it, and that's about the only thing I
No,
liked
you
about it.
didn't. You said that pissed you off.
Well, if I'm gonna go for comedy, then I'd like that. But
What about did you like the mineral planet?
I felt like it was dropped in there unnecessarily at the end.
That's where the big standoff was.
They had to escape, and then it's just like, oh, we're at Crate. All right.
She was hiding it from. She had to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
Just because you're like not following it or something, like they're trying to escape, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense that she would be disguising their escape.
Why didn't they just go to Hoth?
I get it. See, I thought I made the. See, I made that connection too, and he fucking said that they're gonna mirror each other. These stories.
Yeah.
George Lucas said that.
George Lucas said that?
Yes.
Ryan wrote it. He didn't write it. Man, I love fucking with you right now. You got a headache yet?
You're acting like this was the worst movie ever, and it's just absolutely unbelievable.
It was very disappointing.
Fucking A. It is now top 3 for me.
Top 3.
Yes.
Ever.
Return of the Jedi. Rogue One. This one. No, Return of the Jedi.
Oh, you're talking about Star Wars movies.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
The Last Jedi. Rogue One.
Okay.
In that order.
Yeah, I would agree that Empire Strikes Back is probably the best one.
It is Empire Strikes Back, isn't it? No, that's not. That's the second. That's 5.
Yeah, that's the best one.
No. No.
5 is the best
I
episode.
like 6.
Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
I would put that second.
So we pretty much agree.
And then I put Rogue One third.
Yeah. Rogue One I would put, 3rd.
Yeah.
But this one had everything I wanted.
I'll give you this. It's better than 1, 2, and 3.
More powerful than... Well, although 3 gave me what I wanted too. You get to see Anakin turn into...
So corny.
It wasn't corny. No! You pick out one thing you don't like and the rest of the movie's shit. That's ridiculous. He fucking gets his arms and legs cut off. He's like... They're fucking best friends dueling on a mountain of lava rock. And he's like, I have the high ground.
I
He
love that
tells
scene.
him,
I
and
love
then
that scene. I don't like when he came back and it was like, no.
they're showing you fucking him being made.
They should have like shown him putting a mask on and just left it at that. Instead of like putting that fucking stupid scene in there where he's like, where's
He felt his wife die. What was that?
Sometimes things are better
Jason
left
wants me
unsaid.
to talk to him. Jason Saji.
Yeah. He like messages me every 2 minutes too.
I know. I actually asked him what he was doing tonight. He's with the wife. So
Yeah.
anyway, the no is because he's fucking broken. He's breaking. He's finally breaking. He's fucking now. He's Darth Vader. He doesn't know he's having fucking twins. Okay. He thinks that his whole life is just gone now.
Yeah.
He's been betrayed.
Yeah.
Even though he did the
Super
betrayal.
corny scene though.
It's not corny.
It's
What's
super
so corny about it? Where
a-
he just crushes everything with the Force?
They should have just
Because
left
that's
it,
awesome.
left it unsaid. Put the mask on and just cut it. That would have made you want more, expect more. Like, okay, and I sent you that link to like
It's
how
him
how Star
turning
Wars was
into Darth
saved
Vader.
in the edit, dude. Lucas comes back and keeps adding all these retarded little things into his movies, and it just makes them worse and worse. Like his ex-wife is one of the reasons why Star Wars worked out, and it was in the edit. Super huge.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. I'm just saying Lucas doesn't make always the best decisions in his movies.
Well, I didn't. But
He-
that
he-
scene
he
is
ma-
necessary.
No, it's not.
It shows him turning into Darth Vader.
He was,
Physically and mentally.
he was already there when he was fighting fucking... When he choked Padme and was fighting fucking
Yes,
Obi-Wan.
he was
So why do
already
you need
fighting.
yeah, and that was already him turned.
No.
Yes, it was. He was already fucking
He was already...
Vader at that point.
He was using the dark side
It's
at that
not.
point.
It's not going to bridge you over that much more to see him go. "Arr!"
Well, then just say, oh, when he killed all the fucking sand people, that was it. No, it's different.
But that's a little ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
It's like Kylo when he finally breaks.
yeah,
When he's really fucking evil. He kills his dad.
yeah. He didn't kill his mom though.
He just laid off.
Yeah.
He knew she was going to get killed.
Well,
Just
in
didn't want to do it.
in
this
real
time.
life. Is that what that scene was?
No. Tell me you didn't like when she fucking uses the Force. Because she had never used the Force before.
She uses the Force.
In this movie,
She's
yeah.
always used the Force.
She's used the sense.
That's what I'm saying. She's always used the
That's
Force.
it. She's never used the physical aspect of the Force.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Literally. This aspect.
She's never used that aspect. Literally, never used that aspect.
Speaking of which, he got drunk the other night and was doing that over and over again.
Literally.
Oh, I
love him.
love that whole aspect.
I love him to death, but Jesus Christ. I got to see him at work, though. That was nice. I get to tip him a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's cool. We had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like a 5-minute conversation, but it was good.
Did you sit at the bar?
No, because nobody else was. I'm like, come on, guys. I know this guy.
Who were you with?
My wife's company's picnic or Christmas picnic.
Was Kylo Ren there? Oh, it's not recording anymore, dude. Shit.
No, start joking.
Hey, did you ever watch
Start choking to death now.
Have you ever watched Dreamcatcher?
This was not my G-spot
The
finger. It
Dreamcatcher?
was my choke on your aspirations finger.
Did you ever watch The Dreamcatcher?
Yeah, the Stephen King one.
Yeah, I rewatched that again. I like that movie a lot, actually.
I like the book.
The movie was good.
The movie was probably one of the better Stephen King
Adaptations?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's on Netflix now.
Stand by Me, Misery,
Green Mile.
Green Mile. Those are Green Mile is by far the best.
It's probably the best one.
Yeah. So besides just sentimentality, Pet Cemetery, not a very good movie, honestly.
Cage.
But I love that movie. Scared the fuck out of me.
Oh,
when I was a
man, we
kid.
watched it as a kid.
Oh my god, dude.
Pascal.
Yes.
The kid with the fucking head.
Yes.
Pascal.
Yes.
Yeah. He was the best. And then Cage at the end of the movie.
What
when
was
he
that?
turns- What?
It sounded like you just diarrheaed. It was like
Alexa, fart.
I hope that comes across. That's awesome. Make her queef
She
again.
doesn't understand it.
Alexa, queef.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Sure you're not. She doesn't kiss and tell.
No, I don't kiss and tell.
I am so full of queef hair the other day.
Alexa, I'm disappointed in you.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
She doesn't sound sincere when she says sorry.
Alexa, are you mad at me?
Of course not. We're friends.
Thank you.
Creepy. We are friends.
What if I wake
Of
up in the
course
middle of
not.
the night and
We are
the disc is like hovering above me?
Well, it will be because you will have had it like playing music while you masturbated when you fell asleep to it.
So what do you think is going to happen in 9 now?
I don't care. I don't want to talk to you about it anymore.
No, you mad at me?
No, you're going to get all pumped up for 9 and then you're going to go and you're going to say it sucks and then you're going to see it 3 times and be like, you know what? I get everything now that you talked about and you were right. It's awesome.
No.
Yes, you are. I want to bet money.
Uh,
I want to bet money.
they destroyed it when the bombs fell in space.
They were probably magnetic or guided.
Neil deGrasse
Who
Tyson.
cares?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Who fucking
is
cares? It's called
twisting.
suspension of disbelief. They should have had somebody riding it down like in that fucking movie with they have a clip of it in the Tesla video.
Yeah.
It was a 1984 or Dr. Feelgood or Dr. Strangelove,
No.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Strange
I
finally got
actually
there.
never seen that movie.
Me neither, but I know that that's what that's from. Just a trivia type deal.
Have you seen Clockwork Orange?
Yeah,
That's a great movie.
disturbing.
Yes.
Cool. Very. Yeah. That's another Harvey. Not Harvey. Oh Jesus.
It's Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick. Thank you. That's another good one.
It was probably one of my favorites of his that I've seen. Space Odyssey 2001 was really good too.
That's like a better movie, I think, than Clockwork Orange.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I'm a space. I mean, if it's a fucking space movie, I'm gonna shit on it. I love it.
What do you think of Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter?
That was weak.
You think so?
Yeah, it's dumb. I didn't like it. Why did it have the Millennium Falcon thing on the back, only in red? That was weak. I loved all the fighters.
I'm gonna get you some blue milk juice tonight when we go out.
I loved that the bombers, they had that at the theater. That was a drink they were making.
Yeah.
I
I know I went with Raylan, who manages there.
Did you?
Yeah, Raylan and Alex and Jordan and Jason and...
So they gave you tickets.
No, I bought my tickets.
Well, how did you end up going with 6 people? I thought it was just going to be you and Jason.
No, actually, Raylan went to the...
I could have seen it twice.
We all met up for drinks. And Raylan went to the 11:11 show, and we went to the 11:15 show.
Oh.
So we saw it in 3D. They saw it in the regular.
That's why. 3D. See it at IMAX instead. You'll love it. 3D sucks.
Yeah, well, it changed my whole
3D
perspective
ruins
of
every
the movie.
Yes.
Even the storyline.
Well, I guarantee you that the scenes will be crisper, cleaner, way more like driving, like way more.
What did your wife
Not
think about it?
inspiring. Well, she sat there half the movie going like this. Ooh. And she's not nearly as big of a Star Wars fan as I am. She loved it. She loved every second of it.
Alexa, give me a cheers.
No sweat.
Wow, that's a failure to commit.
Why? Just I told you at the beginning. Bring the fucking thing over here.
No.
Then stop talking to it.
I've been having more fun talking to her than I am to you.
We're not gonna hear what she's saying. Okay. Do you have any booze?
I don't actually. It's coming soon, buddy.
I don't know. I'm in an impasse here. I don't know what to do about this situation.
About me?
All of the shitty movies you've told me to watch.
But you haven't watched one and you can't.
Yes, I have.
Which one?
Legend.
You haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, the one with the fucking snow horse thing that flies.
How'd that go?
This snow horse thing that flies.
Is that a new dance move?
Can be. I'm a dancer. I saw a lot of dance moves to Jennifer Lopez and Migos. I got a booger on the microphone.
Nice.
I didn't. I was just kidding. Well,
What'd you think of the Crystal Foxes?
those were. I liked it.
Yeah,
They were okay.
I liked them.
They needed to have like 6 of them though. But I get it. There were enough that everybody knew. Okay, wait. There's no Crystal Foxes running around. So yeah, I get it. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. What was your favorite new character in there? Or animal?
New character?
New character or animal? Doesn't mean it,
The fucking caretakers were pretty hilarious. Where she's
Over the island?
the fucking stone from falling down that she just cut with the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Hits her fucking wheelbarrow.
And takes it out.
She's got the handles for the wheelbarrow in her hands, and she's like just totally upset. And then looks up, and there's Ray like, oh. Like that's the thing. It was so good. It was so campy, so innocent, and yet so dark. That's a good balance. It's almost like the balance of the Force, if you will. I think there's way more involved in Rian Johnson's thinking than you're letting happen in your head. I think he made a masterpiece. The only one I would have trusted with
You can
it.
move that bottle away from the camera, though.
Is it in the way?
Well,
Can
just
you see?
No, just move it out of the way. Thanks.
I'm gonna stop playing with the camera. Where was I?
Rian Johnson's vision.
J.J. Abrams shit's gold. Okay, I can't wait for 9. I love J.J. Abrams movies, and he's good at balancing that innocence too. Like it's Super 8.
You think he's going to take more of a risk in 9?
9 is gonna be. They better treat it like the cataclysmic yet uplifting, like juggernaut that it has to be. It should be 2.5 hours long. It should be a non-stop revelation. I've got very high hopes for 9, and I will probably be let down by 9. Because Disney's going to try and...
I'm going to probably end up loving 9.
Disney's going to try and tell him to leave it open at the end. You know what I mean? But it should be a conclusion. If Rey is not Kylo...
A conclusion with another open door.
No! You don't have to do that in the Star Wars story.
What do you think the next series are going to be about?
Well, we talked about it. It's going to be about the single players. It's going to be about Han. It's going to be about Obi-Wan.
No, those are the side stories.
Yeah.
I'm talking the next trilogy that they brought Rian Johnson on to do.
I don't know. Are they going to do that, really?
Yes, he's already signed on for it.
That kind of. I will definitely be disappointed by
It's
9.
going to be
then.
10, 11, and 12.
I hope it's all new characters again.
I think they said that it's going to be a whole different deal.
Yeah, good.
But I'm sure the Empire is going to be involved with it.
No, I think it'll collapse and it'll be like a new civilization.
The Resistance.
Well, here's the thing. 9 needs to be a conclusion to... For me, 9 has to end. The Rebels have to win. They have to be in a position where they will now control...
We are the spark that lights the fire.
Well, they will now control the future of the galaxy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then it needs to be, I think, for it to be the end of the Skywalker
You think the Skywalker realm is done there?
Well, yeah, that's what he talks about. It's all about. That's what it's all about. Is Skywalker? There's the first 3 trilogies. The Skywalker
So do you think
lineage.
Kylo dies in 9?
Absolutely, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, but you cut me off.
No, I didn't cut you off.
That's what I was getting at.
Talking with you.
You're cocking with me.
Yeah.
Are we docking?
Yeah. So then
We're talking.
the
And we're
lineage is done
docking.
because Kylo is technically kind of a Skywalker.
No, he definitely is a Skywalker.
He's a
yeah.
Skywalker.
Yes, that's why I'm saying
He's lineage.
That's what. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Right.
Yep. He's gonna die. He should. If he doesn't, it sucks.
What if they both die? What if it's like one of those?
I'm okay with that.
What if Rey and Kylo end up like it's one of those MMA matches where they both punch each other and they both get knocked?
They already did that. They already did that.
Yeah.
And they split the fucking lightsaber and the kyber crystal fucking splits the ship.
Splits the shit or the ship?
I think the kyber crystal split the ship. No, it didn't. But that was cool how that happened.
What I understand, here's another thing. Why did that new character played by Laura Dern lie to Poe Dameron and just say, hey, this is what we're going to fucking do instead of fucking making it about mutiny and shit like that? I don't think that was necessary.
I asked myself that question. I had an answer. Why? Okay, let me think about.
She could have just said, hey, this is what we're going to do. And he's like, no, that's fucking stupid, which it was stupid.
Well, he mounted a mutiny. What's to say she doesn't just keep it?
It didn't have to go to that point, though.
I know, but she's got to keep it close. She probably expects that things. She probably keeps it close to her vest, close to the vest, so that in case something like that does happen, it doesn't get given away. Like, remember Benicio del Toro?
His character was worthless, too.
I think he was just so good.
He was in there just to be in there.
It could have been so good. Well, he was in there. What he did was facilitate the fight with Phasma.
Yes.
Which is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Just because you don't
She
like
wasn't
movie.
in there very long again either.
No, it was a great fucking scene though, wasn't it?
The
Rebel scum.
rebel scum.
It was awesome.
The fight scene.
Another thing where Finn wins. Finn wins. He's a winner.
What happened to the Knights of Ren?
That's a good question. He probably killed them all.
No, he was out of it.
Maybe he has them like stationed somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think they'll show up in 9?
I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah.
It'd be fucking cool.
It's kind of an unanswered question I was looking forward to, too.
Maybe they answer that in The Force Awakens and we just missed it.
I'd like to know. So if you guys could call in, that'd be great.
Yeah, why don't you key it up here and we'll see if we get any phone calls. Anybody want to give us, if you remember in The Force Awakens, why we don't see the Knights of Ren? Give us a shout.
I can't do. Salandric might be calling in again.
Salandric is dead. He died of an overdose in prison.
Salandric was a transgender.
Hey, he tried to, and the other thing he tried to trick me. He was not a salamamist.
You're just trying to get in your pants.
Yeah, he's trying to get my salami.
Yeah.
Sad,
You
really.
know?
Yeah,
You know?
it's too bad.
Oh.
Too bad. I'm sad that you hated that movie. The way you were talking about it tells me you hated it.
I'll go see it again.
Then you didn't hate it. Oh, is that shutting off?
Yeah.
This is a cue. That's our sign right there.
Battery empty. Oh, I think that's going to be it right there.
We should see it together. Yeah. And I can like tap you and be like, now this is where they explain.
Can we hold
this
hands?
No, but we can do the popcorn trick. Remember the popcorn trick? You get about halfway down the popcorn bag and there's a surprise.
All right. We'll turn that camera towards me a little bit too right now.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we need to both be in there.
Right there to be good. Yep.
My batteries work better, I guess. Where'd you get the stands for these?
I bought that online.
How much was it?
Like $20.
That's not bad.
18.
It's pretty good.
Stop.
Earthquake!
Stop.
Help!
stop.
So sad. You're so upset.
Dick.
Dick.
All right. Well, should we call it a night on episode 40 then?
Yeah,
right.
sure. Unless you wanted to apologize for your horrible critiquing. No, there's critics I'm sure that won't like it too, but
There's a lot of people that don't like it, actually.
I bet if you went 40, well, you're looking at two different things. Like, you're myopic on that. You're like reading the bad ones, the bad reviews.
I read both, actually.
Most of the people that are going to do a review that's not like the New York Times is going to be somebody who's dissatisfied with the movie. Read reviews and you see way more negative, even of the best movies ever.
Okay.
I got.
All right. Well, let's end this one then.
Like the Fox News
Ready?
of... Okay.
All right.
40 and 40.
This is Lance Lovrink, coming to you episode 40 of the Flummery and The Last Jedi.
Yeah. How did you get it to start doing that?